Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to be doing another Halloween look for you, and this one's I would say would be pretty easy and one that you've probably seen, but I'm still super excited for it because everyone gets to put their own twist on it. And so we're just gonna start right in. So I'm gonna be doing a voiceover again, but as you can see, I just wanted to start off saying that obviously I've already set my base down. I am wearing my foundation, I've got my brows done, etc. So we're just gonna go in. And get ready to laugh in 3, 2, 1.
This is very funny. I'm not sure. I'll keep one notice, but I'm just gonna go in. This is hilarious. Oh god.
So to get that nice mermaid effect, I am going in with the Jaclyn Morphe palette. I use the shades Twerk, Royalty, Pool Party, and Jada. I definitely recommend stippling rather than trying to buff it out. The buffing is going to ruin that scale effect, which I kind of found out the hard way. I still definitely had it going on, but it was not as defined as it could have been if I would have just left the padding. I am doing a little bit of contour there on my nose, and I want that scale effect there too, so that's why I left it on. Then I went in with my Ofra Cosmetics highlighter because I wanted to be a glowing, dewy mermaid. This was the first time I took off the fishnets, just kind of assessing the situation and how it looked. Guys, my cat. She's like, ooh, toy! So as you can see, this is my second time going in. I figured out the first time I didn't bring the fishnets down far enough past my jawline, so I had a weird harsh line. So definitely try and pull it down over your jawline, and so you don't get that weird straight line effect. And then I just am going back in places I felt like really needed extra color. Now I'm going in with a smaller detail brush to just define that contour on my nose a little bit more and create more of that scale effect along the sides of my nose. So after assessing the situation, I decided that I needed to go in one more time. And so you'll just see me put it back on one more time, and oh my gosh, so embarrassing. It's hilarious looking. But just again, just blending out and really just defining and adding pigmentation. Now for the eyes, I'm going in with Silk Cream, and I'm just patting that all over my lid to give me a nice clean base to start with. Now from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette, I'm going in with Totally Fetch and just blending that out as my transition shade in the crease. Next, I am taking Royalty from the Jaclyn Morphe palette, and I'm just putting that into my crease to add some more depth and dimension. Now I'm going in with Twerk, and that is going to be the base for my main lid color. You can just see I'm just kind of blending that in and putting it all over my lid. And I'm just going to go back in with one of my blending brushes, not adding any more product, but just kind of buffing everything out and blending it nicely together. So now I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon Metallic Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Aquatic Prism, and what better collection to come from but their Midnight Mermaid collection. And let me just start off by saying, when I swatched this, when I opened it up and I got home, I really wasn't that impressed. It looked really patchy and I was a little bit nervous to be using it, but as you can see, once it went on the lid and I had a base down, it was stunning. I was super impressed with it, and I think it was only like $4 or $5. So taking a moment to let it dry, and then I'm going in with that fluffy brush again and blending out the edges so there aren't any harsh lines. I decided I wanted a little bit more pigmentation, so I went back in again and I'm just applying it all over the lids again. Then blending it out. Now I'm just going in on my lower lash line with all the shades that I used on my upper eyelid. You really want to work on blending that under eye out. I went in with like a little bit denser, thicker brush, and then I went in with a fluffy brush to really work that under eye out. Next I went in with Beam for my under eyebrow highlight. For my liner, I used the Wet n Wild Megaliner in the shade Voltage Blue, and I just created a really nice bold wing line. I didn't really want to use black because I just kind of wanted to stick with this nice, bright, colorful theme, and I thought it fit really well with this mermaid look. Then just going in with some mascara to give my lashes a nice good coat on both sides. And of course, using some really great false lashes. These ones are super fluffy and pretty. They are from Dodo Lashes, so just gonna pop those on real quick. Next, I'm taking my black Colourpop gel pencil liner and just going in on my waterline. For my inner corner highlight, I'm just using an Ofra Cosmetics highlighter. I found these flat back pearl stickers at JoAnn Fabrics, I believe. I just stuck them on with the adhesive that they already had on them, but I definitely recommend either using a lash glue or getting some spirit gum and sticking them on with that, because if you're going out for the night, they're not going to stay with just the adhesive that's on there. Even just sitting there, they kept falling off of my face. I also did go in and I got 2 different sizes, so as you can see I have some larger pearls and some smaller ones, and now I'm using the spirit gum because I decided to go in with some rhinestones as well. I did find out when researching about spirit gum that it's best to tap on them so that you can make the adhesive tackier and everything will stick better, so just a tip. So I used my Jordana Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Rock and Rose. I just wanted to give my lips a nice even color to start off with. And then for my lipstick, I used the shade Stone Fox, and this is in the NYX Liquid Suede. As you can see, it's a really nice cool toned gray blue, and I thought it was perfect for this look. And then while the liquid lipstick was still wet, I went in with some glitter and just patted that all over my lips. At this point I felt like something was kind of missing, so I decided I should add some more pearls and rhinestones to my forehead area, so that's what I am doing here. So for my hair look, I am going in with Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Spray, and I am just spraying the crap out of my hair, basically starting from about midway and then just working my way down and just getting it so it looks very wet, because I want to do a very wet hair look to go with mermaid theme. So I initially tried to go in with my curling iron right away after doing my sea salt spray because that's what I saw someone do in a tutorial. That was definitely a bad idea. 10 out of 10, do not recommend doing that. My hair started steaming up and I was definitely frying the crap out of it. So I went and blow dried it a little bit. As you can still see, I'm still a little cringy because it's still doing a little bit of a sizzle. And I'm sure if you are a hairstylist, you're like cringing so hard right now. You're like, what is this crazy girl doing? So what I would recommend doing if you have straight hair like me, I would recommend curling your hair first and then going in with the sea salt spray, and you will prevent this really horrifying experience. So yeah, I just went in with that 1.25 inch barrel because I just really wanted nice loose waves for that mermaidy hair effect. Then I did a far side part and I took a chunk of hair and I just took some bobby pins and I pinned that portion back, and you'll see why in a little bit here. I went in with my Renpure coconut oil spray and I just kind of wanted to do that starting halfway down. I wanted to avoid my roots because I didn't want a greasy looking effect. I took a Ganier hair gel, put that on a paper plate, and then I took a flat foundation brush with some glitter of various sizes, and I mixed that all together on the plate. Then I took the brush and I just started applying that glitter hair gel to the side of my head. I decided to look uneven on just one side of my head, so I went in and kind of made some glitter hair streaks with the gel as well. And that concludes my video. I really hope you enjoyed this mermaid Halloween tutorial look. I had a lot of fun doing it. I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.